Welcome back to the Patriots Dynasty series. This episode is week 17. It's our last home game of the regular season. Let's go. Like I said, it's week 17. The Arizona Cardinals are coming to town. This is our last home game of the regular season. Obviously, the playoffs were a lower seed, so I might not even really get a home playoff game. Right now, we are actually out of the playoffs with our loss last week. The Las Vegas Raiders took the 7 seed, so we need to basically win out and hope they at least lose one game for us to take that spot. The Cardinals are also 8-7, and then the Bills we take on in week 18 are 11-4. It could be a very, very tough game. Going into this game against the Arizona Cardinals, they obviously have Kyler Murray, they have James Conner. Right now, it looks like they're not a good offense. They're a little bit below average and off, like running the ball and passing the ball. Defend medium pass, I'm cool with. Running outside, their defense, they are bad against the run. They're a pretty good pass team. They're a pretty good defense. They're just not that great against the run. So we'll go ahead and do that. It looks like they have Cam Jordan as well, which is which is fun for us. Start training. We're keep our same guys in there. It just is what it is. I don't do the mini games because honestly, I don't care about Madden at this point, if I'm being real with you. But after the training, we'll look here for injuries. We'll start on an offensive side of the ball, and it looks like we have a dislocated shoulder for Cole Strange. So we're going to be without our starting left guard. Defense, hopefully we are fully healthy, and it looks like our defense is going to be fully healthy. So we're going to be – our run game's going to be kind of tough because, like I said, our starting left guard's out. But Cole Strange tends to not block well, so, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't really know. If you guys watched last week's episode, we lost to the Steelers. I went to kick a game-winning field goal, and I got iced, and I missed it badly. I really, really missed it badly. That was a bad loss. That was a super, super bad loss. So this week, hopefully we can get back into the win column because we need it. Last week, it's a season. I thought it said last week, 5 sacks, 3 picks. I was going to say, that's one of the best defensive games of all time if that's what he did last week. I completely got that mixed up. We are going to be kicking the ball off to start, which means we get the ball after halftime, obviously. Last home game of the season, man. We're kicking off. Let's get this W. Kyler Murray, 2,900 yards, 28 touchdowns, 12 picks. Not a great season, but not like bad. It's probably really middle of the pack kind of thing. Cornerback matchups by overall. I don't really know. We know Kyler Murray can scramble. That's going to be a tough task to deal with today if he does tend to get out there. They're going to give it to James Conner on first down, and we can't quite get out there with Devin Bush, and he does get 5 yards. That's Ezekiel Elliott. Okay, they must have signed Ezekiel Elliott in free agency or traded for him, something like that. I mean, him and James Conner are probably around similar overall, so it is what it is, that kind of thing. We're going to bring some pressure here on second down. I don't love the fact that Kyle Duggar's kind of so far back, but hopefully we get the pressure quick. Can't get the pressure, and the pass goes right where he blitzed from. Kyler Murray starts with a 6-yard pass, and is that Corey Davis, I'm assuming it's going to be. So we're going to bring more pressure because, it totally went so well last time, right? No. We're going to bring more pressure this time, hopefully have some better man defense. 1st and 10. We have a free rusher at Kyler Murray, gets the ball out, and we knock it out, actually. Devin Bush was out there in coverage, knocked the ball away. We had a free rusher. Kyler Murray was able to get the ball out of his hands absolutely just before that hit happened. 2nd and 10. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to pass the ball again. We're going to be all over everything. They're just going to dump it down, and we push him out of bounds, but he does get the first down. Okay, so we zone coverage is getting diced up right now, which isn't great. It's not great at all. 1st and 10, they're probably... I'm going to assume they're going to run the ball with Zeke here on 1st and 10, and they don't. Desmond King got completely beat off the line. I thought we had a free rusher, but Desmond King gets beat off the line, and that's a big play. And right now our defense is just not looking good. That was Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown. Gets down the field for 20 yards. I don't even know how far it was. It was a long one, and they just keep dumping it down. Corey Davis has 3 catches already in the first drive of the game, so I don't know what to do. We're getting no pressure. They're just getting the ball out super, super quick. We're going to bring pressure again this time. Devin Bush, we got to just hopefully Desmond King doesn't get beat right away. Devin Bush gets out there and makes a great tackle along with Jabril Peppers on Zeke. 3rd and 5. We let them kind of drive down the field. Now's the time for us to really step up. And maybe this isn't the best play call for that, but I'm going to do it. 3rd and 5. They're going to pass the ball. We had a free blitzer, and Desmond King jumps up, makes the knock away. It's going to be 4th and 5. We finally stopped them, and it looks like they're going to take the field goal. And honestly, this is a pretty easy field goal. This is 35 yards, a 35-yard field goal. It is going to be snapped. It is going to be up. It is going to be good. They go down and they go up 3-0 to start. Malik Willis and this Patriots offense is taking the field. They had a stinker last week, 14 points. It was rough. We got to start, hopefully get the ball on the ground a lot. They're pretty bad against the run, this defense is. So that's something we can hopefully use to our help. But again, we are down an offensive lineman. So that is also not great for us. We get 3 yards. Last week, 15 carries, 79 yards. Antonio Gibson's been fantastic this season. Again, our offense wasn't great last week, so he kind of didn't get opportunities in the second half, but he's been super good. Juju across the middle could be good, but Mike Gesicki just was wide open right underneath. I try to get 6 yards. We're going to get a 3rd and 1 right away. I would like this ball to go to Ramondre. Yeah, he doesn't get the ball, like, ever since his injury. He was out for, like, 7 weeks. He hasn't really gotten the ball since because Antonio Gibson basically took the job from him because he was so much better. And just like that, we don't get it. 4th and inches, I'm going for it. You can call it stupid all you want, but I'm going for it. We're going right up the middle. We couldn't get anybody to jump offside. Right behind Josh Shitton. We're just going to go. Ramondre's going to throw off a defender, and I think we got the first down. When he threw off the defender, he kind of stepped back, and I thought they were going to stop the forward momentum, but luckily he gave it to us. We get a 4th down conversion on the very first drive. We got to keep going, dude. Juju, this is a great play. Juju could get open depending what kind of coverage they're running, but I don't really know. And it looks like Juju, exactly, yep, Juju just wide open. It's a great ball from Malik Willis, and he doesn't have the speed, but we're all the way up to their 28-yard line. We've got momentum back on our side. We get more momentum now for 3rd down stops and conversions and all that kind of stuff. 41 yards from Juju. Been pretty quiet the past couple weeks of the season, but for the most part, he's been absolutely fantastic for us. I had a gap, but Matt Ioannidis gets off, or I think it was even Dave Andrews, I think was who was guarding him. And yeah. So just like that, it's going to be 2nd and 12. And honestly, this is going to go to one of the tight ends, like almost 100%, just the way the play works out. And it's going to be Mike Gesicki, who's wide open. The throw was not good. If that's in stride, he maybe gets to the sideline and gets into the end zone. But you know what? Up to the 8-yard line, I can't be upset about that at all. And we're going to go ahead and give the ball back to Antonio Gibson because I don't need a turnover, and that's something I kind of do often with Malik Willis. We get a block. We get a cut from Antonio Gibson, and just like that, we're going to go back down on our first offensive drive and take the lead 7-3. Okay, we have momentum. Our defense, we stopped them for a field goal last time, which was good, but they got all the way down the field in offense. 1st down and 10. It looks like they're going to run like around the, just kind of like a end around, not an end around, but like I don't know. He was faking when we go the other way. My mind's blanking. We had like 3 people in the backfield, and the fact that he got 6 yards out of that is pretty frustrating, right? Pretty frustrating. But 2nd and 4, they're going to run again, and they ran to the weak side. They had all their offensive linemen, all their tight ends on the left side, then run to the right. We had nobody there. Zeke's looking like Dallas Cowboys prime Zeke, which I know pretty well. I know pretty well. Judon's in coverage because I can't seem to get him out of coverage for some reason. 1st down and 10. We're going to be all over it, and Christian Gonzalez jumps in front of the pass, intercepts the ball, and we get the ball right back. That's like probably one of the 1st or 2nd picks of Christian Gonzalez this season. Has not got the ball a lot. The ball needed air. If that ball was like lobbed up over the top, that would have been almost a touchdown. But he bulleted the pass in there. So first time we're going to run the ball with Antonio Gibson, and our backup offensive lineman cannot hold a block, and we lose 2 yards. Yeah, we lose 2 yards, and I wish Tyler Boyd, I'm going to make him do a slant. Like, I want him to keep running across the field. This is going to be the last play of the first quarter. I want him to keep running across the field. Nothing's really open. I'm just going to dump it down, and it's going to be out of bounds, and Mike Gesicki is hurt. So to end the first quarter, we have that turnover. We're down to 3rd and 12. It hasn't mattered, and Gesicki's out. Okay. Well, I mean, at least we had some big momentum play for our defense there. Forced a turnover. But just like that, 3rd and 12, I'm going to try to get this ball to Mike Peck. I think that's who the ball needs to go to. And he got open. Mike Peck gets open, and it's overthrown by Malik Willis. Mike Peck maybe is in the end zone right now, but he can't. Shoulder strain. We're going to have Irv Smith stay in for probably just like a couple drives until Mike Gesicki feels more comfortable. Maybe Gesicki will stay out until halftime and come back in the second half. He's one of our best offensive players. We cannot afford him being out a long time because of a re-injury. And, we pumped the ball away. We didn't do anything with that turnover, and our defense is back on the field. First down, maybe I shouldn't be playing deep zones, but I don't know. They're running all the ball all over us, so we probably shouldn't be doing that. They're going to run the ball first down, and Devin Bush, I found the gap, I think it was like the B gap, and get a tackle for loss. That's fantastic. Okay, now we're going to bring pressure. Now we're going to bring pressure here. Maybe, is this the smartest idea? I don't know, but I'm going to pretend it is. 2nd and 11. We get a free rusher with Adrian Phillips. We hit Kyler Murray, but that's okay. He gets the ball out, and Kyle Duggar does a fantastic tackle on Ezekiel Elliott 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and just like that, it is 3rd and 13. Our defense is here to play. I don't know why Jones is all the way over here. You should not be over here. We need people on the right side of the field, and yeah, he gets wide open because Marcus Jones was not where he should have been. But thank God for us, Kyler Murray misses that throw, and this game is turned into a punt fest. Juju, 61 catches, 1,019 yards, and 7 touchdowns. He actually got that 1,000 yards today. He has that 41-yard catch. So week 17, Juju hits over 1,000 yards. Shout out to him. We're going to run the ball here on 1st and 10 to the left side. We get fantastic blocking from Tyler Boyd, kind of. He gets up the field, 4 carries, 20 yards. Haven't really had a lot of success on the ground so far. That's okay. We're at the 47-yard line. We have plenty of time here. We get the ball in the 3rd quarter, so I don't think we can waste the whole 2nd quarter, but you know what we can do? We can do pretty well. We're gonna what? Malik, what Malik, where the hell was that ball to? Where was that? I don't know where that ball went to. I'm glad it was knocked down instead of picked off. That was strange. We're just going to dump this down to Juju right away because he's open, and just like that, we get 9 yards, 3rd and 1. We're on their side of the field. This is 100% 4-down territory. This is way too close. Like, we're not in field goal range, but, like, we can't punt from here. We just hope we pick it up here. 3rd and 1, right up the middle, right behind the center, our right guard, Antonio Gibson gets 5 yards, and we're going to pick up the 3rd down conversion. A big touchdown here before halftime would be nuts. You know what I mean? Like I said, our defense is going to have to hit the field one more time, but we need a touchdown here. 1st and 10. Mike Peck. Yeah. That's Cameron Jordan back in coverage, gets a pick. I didn't think he was going to drop back. That was a case of me reading a guy, and like I wanted to throw the ball to Mike Peck the entire time, so I kind of just didn't read the field. I just looked at one guy, and that's what I threw. And obviously it doesn't work out as they dump the ball down to Zeke, and yeah, man, that sucks. Last week our offense wasn't very good. We're not off to a great start this time. We had a good first drive, but then since then it's not been good. So we got to figure out something on offense. It's just not going well. 2nd and 1. They're going to toss the ball, and Adrian Phillips is going to get through and tackle Zeke for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Adrian Phillips, man, a converted safety down the middle linebacker, he's been great for us. He's been actually great for us. And he's going to be on the running back here, which is still going to be Zeke. 3rd and 4. They're going to pass the ball. He gets beat. I got stuck. I was running out there with Zeke, and I hit one of the receivers. I don't even know who it was. Man. And I'm going to bring another blitz. I'm just going to bring another blitz. It's for the most part working out for us. Marcus Jones is going to have a free rush at Kyler Murray. He's going to dump it down, and Christian Gonzalez can't get in front of it. Does tackle him for only a 3-yard gain. We got to get back into some zone coverage because we keep showing hands at a blitz, and Reggie Roach is out in coverage again because I don't know. 2nd and 7. We are all over everything, except we're not at all. We're not at all over everything. We do get a tackle from Devin Bush. It's going to make it a 3rd and 1. That probably would have been a better spot for a blitz. 3rd and 1. Out in the shotgun. The shotgun on 3rd and 1 is definitely an interesting tactic. And they're going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball right up the middle, and we can't. Reggie Roach gets to him at the line of scrimmage, but he does fall forward, and it's going to be the 2-minute warning. We are up 7-3, but they have the ball on our side of the field. I got to be honest, man. We're fighting for a playoff seeding, but if our offense is this bad, we might not want to make the playoffs because we're just going to get killed. We're going to get absolutely killed as Devin Bush makes a good tackle on Corey Davis, who has like 5 catches at this point in time. I don't know. Yeah, 4 for 26. Not a lot of yards, but he's definitely getting the ball a lot. Again, pressure, man. Jabril Peppers on Zeke. I'm going to fully send this blitz unless he runs out. And I'm just going to fully send the blitz. And Desmond King gets beat. Thank God we got pressure in Kyler Murray's face, so he overthrew the ball. 3rd down and 5. I guess we'll go back into some zone. We're going to show blitz here. We're going to show that we're blitzing, then we're going to back straight up into some coverage and hopefully have everything under control. 1st and 10. I didn't even see who missed that tackle, but it stumbled him, and I tried to get down there. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I thought we maybe stopped him and got the ball back before halftime. But no, that's not going to be how it works. We have a free rusher at Kyler Murray. We get to Kyler Murray, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, so technically it's not a sack. But I think it's that Warner dude. Yeah, it's that Troy Warner dude who just keeps ending up on the field for some reason. And they use their first time out. So, like I said, it wasn't a sack, but it was a tackle at the line of scrimmage. No game. That's cool with me. That is definitely cool with me. 2nd and 10. I feel like at this point they're going to be throwing the ball no matter what. We're just all over everything. And Christian Gonzalez gets up there, makes a pass breakup. I thought he got mossed for a second, but I don't know. Maybe the guy dropped it, or maybe he got knocked out. I don't really know. 3rd down, though. We are bringing pressure, man. We're going to get into Kyler Murray's face, hopefully make him overthrow this ball. We have no free rush. Devin Bush gets to him. Devin Bush teams up with somebody else. I called a timeout quick to save some time. Devin Bush got through. Zeke stepped up to make a block. Devin Bush ran right through Zeke, and then Devin Bush combined with somebody else. Again, I didn't see who it was, for a sack. Pushes him back to the 40-yard line. The kick is up. The kick is good. That's a long field goal to make it a 7-6 game. Now we have time. We have 2 timeouts. We've got to score here. 35 seconds, the 24-yard line, 2 timeouts. We need to at least get a field goal, because then we get the ball out at halftime and we can really blow this game open. But we've got to, like I said, we've got to make sure we get some points. I'm going to hit Juju on like the little out. He didn't get out of bounds. They played that pretty well. We get 5 yards. I'm going to have Gibson block. Juju, there's a good chance Juju gets open here if we give it the time. And we gave it enough time. The ball, Juju gets his feet down. Oh, Juju with a fantastic catch at the 50-yard line. Let's hope they don't replay that. No challenge. Okay, 4 catches for 77 yards. Juju's having a great first half. And this is a ball that is going to find Irv Smith Jr. in the gap. Mike Peck can't make a block. Mike, no. If Mike gets his head around and makes a block, Irv Smith Jr. could have gotten to the end zone, but that's 30 yards. Puts us in field goal range. We're going to go up. The last time I kicked the field goal, it went absolutely awful. This time, I'm going to nail it. We're going to go into halftime up 10-6. Now that we're at halftime, I want to shout out my podcast, Time Out with J&G, every Wednesday, every Saturday. It's the NBA Finals. By the time you guys are watching this, the finals could be over. It's 3-1 Boston right now. So go check that out on YouTube. We're going to try to get back on Spotify here soon. But yeah, just go check that out. 1st and 10, 3rd quarter, we're up 10-6. Listen. We had some good throws, man. That big 30-yard throw to Irv Smith Jr. before halftime was huge in getting us a field goal before halftime. We got great blocking. Tyler Boyd holds his block for 1 more second, gives me room. We probably go 30, 40 yards. He can't do it. We only got 6 yards there. Antonio Gibson just isn't getting the ball a lot. He's just not. 2nd down and 4. We're going to throw this ball to Mike Peck. He makes the catch, gets up the field, and gets about, 17 yards. That's his first catch of the game. I know that for sure. This has not been a crazy offensive game. It is 10-6 in the 3rd quarter right now. But you know what? We lost this type of game last week. This time we had to come back, make a win. Mike Gesicki is back on the field. I just saw him. Juju gets wide open. Juju's been our guy. He gets up the field, inside the 20, out of bounds at the 15. That's another 100-yard game for Juju. He might be in a Pro Bowl running. I don't know. I got to look around the league. He's probably actually not. But there's a chance Juju could be a Pro Bowler for us, which would just be really, really cool. It would just be really, really cool. We get blocking from Mike Gesicki. Irv Smith quite couldn't hold his block. 7 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, Antonio Gibson just isn't really getting the carries right now. But it's working out. You know what I mean? I guess at least it's working out. Gesicki's back in the game. Let's see if we can get him a touchdown. This would be a cool spot for him. I don't love any of it. I'm just going to drop it down to Mike Peck, who gets about 4 yards and drops to the ground. The safety or the outside corner backed up, so I didn't love that throw at all. Tyler Boyd, I don't even know if I've looked at him this game. I don't even know if I've looked at Tyler Boyd this game. Maybe at this spot here, but this also could be a spot for Mike Peck. And it's actually a spot for neither one of them. It's actually a Tyler Boyd spot. The sidearm throw. Tyler Boyd, his first catch of the game, ends up in the end zone. Again, his stats this season are going to be pretty rough. But you know what? He steps up when we need him to. And just like that, we're going to go up 17-6. Our defense is going to take the field for the first time. I'm assuming they're going to want to throw the ball more in the second half. And, you can't miss that tackle. You give them an extra 4 yards not making that tackle. I think that was Christian Gonzalez. We have full momentum. Our defense has been pretty good the entire game, so I'm not going to harp on it too much, but it's come on, man. That's whatever. 2nd and 2. Again, they're probably going to pass the ball a lot, but they still could definitely run the ball here. And we get a free rusher. No, we did not. Corey Davis with his 5th catch for 30-some yards. It's getting catches, just not really going much of anywhere. Yeah, 5th catch for 34 yards. They flipped the play immediately, which is always an interesting thing when they do that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, they're just going to be passing the ball a lot. Hopefully our defense is ready. They're just going to dump it down. And, again, who else? Corey Davis getting a 4-yard catch. Kyler Murray, 13 for 19, 104 and a pick. He's not been good, but he's not been bad. Like, that pick obviously hurts, but, like, he's just been chill, I guess. They're going to run the ball. We get Keon White to disengage from that lineman and hold him up. Zeke probably would have got a first down there, but we stop it. 3rd and 4. You know what we're doing. You know we're bringing pressure. I don't like the way some of these guys are lined up here, but 3rd and 4, we got to get a rusher on Kyler Murray. We get a free rusher. Matthew Judon runs up the middle, untouched, 4th and 10, and I'm assuming they're going to punt the ball back to us. This is a spot for our offense to really take this game over. Malik Willis, last drive, 4 for 4, 72 yards. I mean, and he had a touchdown. He had a good drive, man. I don't know. It's kind of funny. If you would have watched this series from last season and watched Malik Willis play, you would have, like, and watching him this season, it's two completely different players. We're going to get the ball to Mike Peck. Who's going to get the outside? We had fantastic blocking. He's laboring up the field to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Mike Peck is going to run into the end zone. First play of the drive, a screenplay goes like 81 yards. That's his biggest play of the season. One of his first, like, 3rd or 4th touchdown of the season. And just like that, 24-6, we are taking this game over. Man, our offense has really woke up these past 2 drives. Our defense has been just shutting them down the entire game. I don't really know what they're going to do. They're going to run the ball on 1st down, and we can't get out there. And Zeke's going to get the corner. Zeke doesn't have the speed like that anymore, man. Come on. 9 carries, 53 yards. He's made some big runs. He's had some spots. Hasn't really mattered for them. They haven't gotten to the end zone yet. But, listen, this is still like what, I guess technically a 3-possession game. So they can score here before the 4th quarter starts, and that could be bad for us. Kyler Murray is in trouble. Judon gets to him. That's his 2nd sack. It's for no loss. Like, it's at the line of scrimmage, but they go ahead and call it a sack. Judon has his first multi-sack game, probably of the season, I would assume, because we don't really get a lot of pressure. 2nd and 10, they run the ball, and we get a great tackle from Adrian Phillips to make it 3rd down and 8. And you know what it is. 3rd down and 8, I'm bringing pressure, man. They're throwing the ball. 100% fact that they're throwing this football, and Marcus Jones is going to get in here. He's going to get a sack, and he's going to be a free rusher. They ran a screenplay, which is probably one of the perfect play calls for a blitz, but we were able to get to him before Zeke could get out there, and they're going to punt the ball again. Juju, 5 catches, 120 yards. Hasn't gotten to the end zone yet, but he's had a super, super great game. If we can score here, man, this game is – I feel pretty confident about this game being over. Us being without our starting left guard and Cole Strange hasn't really – hurt us. I mean, we haven't ran the ball a lot. 8 carries, 41 yards, and a touchdown. Like, we just haven't given him a lot of attempts. So maybe if we give him the ball, like, we haven't really had to worry about run blocking, so we just haven't ran the ball a lot. I don't know. But now that we're at the end of the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th quarter, I'm 100% getting this ball on the ground a lot more. It's going to be 3rd and inches. I'm still going to run the ball. This is going to end the quarter. We're going to go into the 4th quarter up 24-6. I don't want to give them the ball back right away because a quick score could, like, if they get the ball and score quick here, things could get a little weird, but I feel pretty confident. We're going to give the ball to Ramondre, who has had a couple carries today. Kareem Hunt has not touched the field yet, but 3rd and inches, we're going to run the ball right side of the line, and there we go, Ramondre, 3 carries, 4 yards, and I think he's had 2 3rd down carries and a 4th down carry. So, I mean, like, he's just been doing exactly what we needed for him this game. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, man. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about at this point in time. Can I bring Juju, like, over for, like, an extra blocker? He doesn't really block the way I want him to, but I kind of get up through the middle and get 4 yards with Antonio Gibson. I was hoping he would take that linebacker, but he didn't. We're going to give Juju on a sweep here just because. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. We're up by multiple scores in the 4th quarter. I'm just running the ball. So it's not going to be super, super exciting. Hopefully Juju can get the outside. And he does. Juju gets the outside, gets up around the corner, and gets up to the opponent's 45. We had 12 yards, 132 yards total for Juju today. Hasn't been in the end zone yet, but you know what? He's had a resurgence game after a quiet past couple weeks. He is our number 1 receiver. It wasn't supposed to be going into the season. It's supposed to be Tyler Boyd, Mike Peck, Mike Gesicki, and then Juju. But dude he just finds his way open. He just always finds his way open, and he is able to get some yards after the catch. So it's been super, super nice for us. But I guess now that I am in this scenario, it's going to be 3rd and 8. This gives me a chance to talk about this series. Like, as you guys know, this is June. We have like 2 more months until until Madden 25 comes out. Let me actually lock in real quick here. We're going to give this ball to Mike Peck if he can hold on to it. He can't. Okay, we're probably going to just punt the ball back and try to really force them deep into their own territory. And let's see here. Let's see if I can. I'm not a great punter. Let's see if I can pin this back into the corner. It's looking good. Oh, that's a beautiful punt. Oh, that's a beautiful punt to the 1 yard line. Are you kidding me? But like I was saying, we're in June. The Madden cycle is dead, man. People are so done with this game now. And I think you guys are, it's kind of reflected in the view numbers. Really, man. Okay, we made the tackle. That would have been stupid. It's reflecting the view numbers of this series that they're really going down the past like 2 to 3 weeks. I still enjoy making this series to a degree. Like I said, it is kind of hard to enjoy putting out a series when you guys aren't watching it as much. It's like, oh, okay. But like, I don't really know what else you guys want to see. Like, do you want to see rebuilds, like Madden rebuilds, like I do in 2K, instead of pure gameplay at this point in the series? Or like, let me know what you guys want to see. Like, I've been debating posting some different games. Like, I don't really know what games you guys have to like let me know in the comment section below what games you guys want to see on the channel. I'm mainly a sports channel, but I have no problem. Like, I know X Defiance has been super big recently. And then like obviously when NCAA 25 comes out, I'm gonna be all over that game. And then like when GTA 6 comes out, I'm gonna be all over that game. Like I want to post other games. It's just like I want to see what you guys want to see first. So to avoid like stagnant, I'm still gaining subscribers, but it's just at a slower rate these past couple weeks because, like I said, I'm posting rebuilds and then my Madden series. Like, it's just not anything crazy. Thank God that was overthrown because Christian Gonzalez got beat just right off the bat. But to avoid my channel becoming stagnant and nobody watching, like I want to post some new content, get some new audience members in here. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys want to see, and I'll see if we can make that happen, man. We'll see if that we can make that happen because I want to make this YouTube series fun, man. I want to make it fun. But that'll do that for right now. Like I said, I just wanted to just ask about that real quick. It is third down. I got stuck on an offensive lineman or our defensive lineman, and Jabril Peppers comes up and makes the tackle. They're moving down the field, but it's not anything like I'm not really worried about it. It's a 3-score game. There's 3 minutes left. They'd have to have a crazy. I'm gonna get called for defensive pass interference there. Whatever. The ball didn't even go to him, so I guess it's whatever. Or illegal contact. Okay, my bad. We're going to step out here, and I guess in man coverage this time. I don't know. Like I said, they just keep going hurry up and getting down the field. Not really that big of a problem. It's a 3-score game. Kyler Murray missed throws at 17 for 27, 131 in the pick. Just hasn't really been a good game for him. Hasn't really been able to find his receivers at all. We're going to walk out of here with the W. Like this game is over. Even if they score, they have to get an onside kick and then score again and then get another onside kick. Like, it is not anything, and it's now 3rd and 10. It is 4-down territory, so we have to stop him for 2 more plays, and our defense coordinator wants to just keep running deep zones. So we're actually going to switch it up here, and we're going to blitz. 3rd down and 10. We're going to get up there. We're going to blitz them. We're going to try to overload them. We are on everything, and boom, Jabril Peppers hits Zach Ertz as he tries to make that catch. It is going to be 4th down and 10, and of course, they're going to go for it. The game is on the line. If we make a stop here, then you probably won't see anything until the end of the video because I'm just going to run out the clock and just do it that way. As we are all over everything, they throw it deep down the middle. Kyle Duggar and Christian Gonzalez get split between by Corey Davis, who's just been doing that to us the entire game. 1st and goal. Yeah, they're going to call that a late hit, I think. They got the touchdown. So they're probably just going to decline it and take the touchdown, right? Or is there another flag? No, I think they're going to call a late hit on somebody. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Just trying to take out Kyler Murray's legs. You know, the game's over. Dietrich Wise, they're going to call it a touchdown. They're going to... Okay, they're just going to go for the extra point, make it an 11-point game, which is interesting because if they go for 2, it's a 10-point game, and they just need a touchdown and a field goal. Now they need 2 touchdowns. I mean, because then if you don't get it, it's 12... Like, it's a 2-score either way. I forgot to go into... Damn. We have Devin Bush here on a hands team trying to pick up the ball. And just kidding, we have Paulson, our 3rd-string tight end, come in and pick up the onside kick. And we're probably just going to walk out of here with the W. I'm going to run the ball a couple times. And if anything exciting happens, you'll see the play. But if not, you'll probably just see the end of the game. Well, Antonio Gibson fumbled on the very first play, but we got it back. That was almost really bad. 2-minute warning. We're up 24-13. And just like that, we're going to win 24-13. We get back into the win column after a rough loss to the Steelers last week. And we're up to 9-7 on the season, man. In years past, that would have been the end of the season. Malik Willis, 12 for 17, 288, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Kyler Murray, 19 for 31, 174, a touchdown, a pick. Antonio Gibson, 15 carries for 67 yards, a touchdown. Did fumble, but we got it back. Elliott, 11 for 80. He had a couple big runs on us. Ramondre, 6 for 12. Nothing else really there. Juju had a 12-yard carry. Corey Davis, 10 for 93 and a touchdown. He got open. Juju, though, 5 catches for 120 yards and no touchdown. But Mike Peck, 3 for 103 and a touchdown with an 81-yard screenplay. Gesicki, 2 for 28, got hurt. Tyler Boyd, 1 for 7, got a touchdown. And then Irv Smith got 30 yards. Defensively, Devin Bush with 8 tackles. Adrian Phillips with 10 tackles for loss. Judon had 2. Bush had 2. Phillips had 2. Desmond King had 1. And Kyle Duggar had 1 sack. Judon had 2 sacks. Christian Gonzalez had a pick. And we had no forced fumbles. Yeah. Hey, it was a fun game. Mike Peck has an upgrade. Interesting. Speed could be better. Catching could be better. Route running needs to be better. So we're going to go ahead and do slot. He's going to go up to a 77, playing up to a 78. We get +1 awareness, catching traffic, catching medium route, short route, which is cool. He's not a good route runner. He's just more of a physical receiver, so maybe we should have just went more into physical. But I need him to be a good route runner if he's going to be one of our receivers. And, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, man. Our next game is going to be the final game of the regular season. We have a lot of things going on here. They're 11-5. They keep losing. They were like 9-0 at one point, so they've had a rough back half of the season. Playoff picture going into the end of the season, we still are not in the playoffs. Okay, so that win, I mean, it's good for us. Like, we needed to win. If we lost, it was basically we were done. But we still are not in the playoffs. We have to look at the Raiders, man, and just see what's going on with them. They're also 9-7. They're on a 3-game win streak. And also the Broncos and the Jets are, man. That loss to the Steelers hurt us bad because now it's like we have to win, and then the Raiders, Broncos, and Jets all have to lose. Let me look at their schedule real quick. Let me look at their schedule. The Broncos, Raiders, and Jets. Broncos, Raiders, and Jets. Let's see if I can. I can't do it this way, huh? Can I? Broncos, Raiders, and Jets. Am I going to be able to find? I mean, we play the Bills, obviously. Broncos, Raiders, and Jets. The Raiders play the Cardinals. Okay, Broncos play the Chargers, and the Jets play the Jaguars. We just have to hope they all lose and we win, man. That's just, it is what it is. But thank you guys for watching this episode. Again, down in the comment section below, let me know some other games you want to see me play, make this more interesting again, and hopefully we'll see. Hopefully we get some new people on the channel. Hopefully you guys will love it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.